Hi there, my name is Martin Adlington and I'd like to welcome you to another cooking show. Today we're going to make a loaf of bread. Not that white rubbish that you buy in the supermarket, but we're going to use whole rye flour and stone ground wholemeal. So we shall measure out first of all the dry ingredients. The dry ingredients are 1 tablespoon of soft brown sugar. I never use white sugar, it's acidic and it's a poison. We then need a teaspoon of salt, iodized salt. Iodine is very important in the diet. Another dry ingredient, 2 tablespoons of gluten. Because we're using rye flour, it doesn't have much gluten in it, and gluten helps the bread stick together and to rise. And most important of all, some yeast. This is a super baked yeast. It's yeast mixed with something else. Don't ask me what. So 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons and a half of yeast. Keep that aside. We're going to use a total of 330 ml of water. First of all, we need some hot water to dissolve the butter and the coconut oil that we're going to use. This is the bread maker. Brilliant invention. Saves lots of time. The mixture goes in here, this goes in there, close the lid, press the button, 3 hours later the bread's done. So into here we put 150 ml of water. We put in, this is coconut oil, although because it's quite cool it's more of a paste. Whoops. 1 tablespoon, and looks like a bit more today. That's okay. And some butter. Actually, this butter's got some garlic in it, so this will make it a bit more interesting. There we are. I never use margarine, it's also a poison. It stops the blood from oxygenating, so that's not a good idea. I think it's 1 molecule away from plastic, my friends tell me. Okay, that's those ingredients. So the fats are dissolving in there, in the warm water. Just set that there for now. Now we need some flour. Here we have rye flour, and we're going to put in 6 ounces, which equates to 170 grams. So there's a set of scales here. Six ounces there. This is stone ground wholemeal in here. I keep this in the fridge so the weevils don't get to them. 10 ounces of this, or 280 grams, makes it up to a pound, or whatever that is in kilos, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so there's a pound there. Okay, the butter and the coconut oil is pretty well dissolved. We had to add another 150 grams of cold water and another tablespoon, that's 20 mils, and another 10 mils. It's tricky this because the gluten can use up quite a bit more water, so it's a matter of experimenting and getting the dry ingredients and the water mixture in the correct proportion, but that will vary. How fresh the flour is, how warm the water is, I don't know. Anyway, each loaf turns out slightly different the way I do it. that's okay. So that goes in there. The dry ingredients are in here. They go in there on the top. This goes in here like that. Push the lid down. We turn it on the wall. Then we press the setting buttons. Oops. Whole wheat with a medium crust. 3 hours 40 minutes. Press start. Walk away. 3 hours 40 minutes later, it goes beep 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 beep. You take the bread out, knock it out of that pan using oven mitts, and it's done. We'll come back when we knock it out of the pan and I'll show you what it looks like. See you later. There we are, it's ready. Turn it off. Open it up. It's hot. You need decent gloves. There you go. There we go. Popped out. Clean as a whistle. Here we go. Bit sunken on the top, but as I say, each one turns out differently. Probably needed a bit more gluten, but that's not bad. Okay, bread knife over here. Nice crispy top. Wow. Smells very coconutty. It's quite nice. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Put it on a wire rack to dry, otherwise it'll go soggy on the bottom. So there we are, another successful show. Thanks very much for watching. Do have a look at the website. There's plenty of stuff on there. Contact me if you have any queries, or if you'd like to see me cook anything or catch anything or find anything. Always open to creative suggestions. Ciao. Sayonara. See you later. Good night. And cheers.